Wendy. I've made a cute project of these envelopes, very easy to make. They are for some gifts that I give out at my craft group each Friday. I like to give all the ladies a little gift, and these contain a little caramel coffee flavoured sachet. And they are just so lovely. In fact, John sampled one of these coffees and he said it was really nice flavour. So I've just had to fold the top down a wee bit just to squeeze inside. And it's a really easy envelope to make. You don't need anything to fold it or anything. I didn't even have to score it. I just cut a tab with my tab punch and decorated up with some ephemera that I've got in folders at the side of me. So I just think they're lovely, and I'm just going to quickly make one with you now. Now the paper I used is this paper pad that I've had for a while. I think I got it from my local craft shop, and it's Ella Blue. Tina Higgins. I've not heard of this make before, but it's really nice, easy to fold paper. It says here it's £65, so I'm not sure what that is in GSM. It's not too thick, maybe 180, but some beautiful papers, double-sided, which makes it really good for envelopes. So I have cut, just get them bits out of the way, I've cut some pieces here. This is like got flocked on, it's lovely. Right, that piece is 9.5 inches, just over, by 6 inches. And all I literally do is fold. This is going to be the flap going that way, so you want to have enough to fold down. So I'm just going to fold that. I'll give you some measurements in a sec. Let me just make the folds, and I'll get my ruler out here. So that fold is 2 inches there, and this one is just about 3.5 inches. And what I did do was make a bit of a dip in this piece here. So let me get my big circle punch, just eyeball it into the middle roughly, and then I'm going to chop the corners, do it quite at a long angle, then turn that piece over and put it on there to get the same even cut along there. Just so easy to make, no stitching, just a bit of glue. And where is my, this is like fabric glue, so I'm just going to put a bit of glue down each side there. This glue is quite strong and quick grabbing, that's why I'm using this one instead of a PVA glue. Glue that down. Like so. Now that is going to be the flap, so I've already punched a tab, and this is a tab punch from Craftelia, and you just fold your paper and put it in, and it gives you a piece like that. And that's the same piece of paper, so I'm using the spotty side for that. So I'm just going to put some glue on there, and then everything's sticking to my fingers. This glue's getting a bit old now and it's getting really stringy, so I'm trying to eyeball it in the middle as best I can. That's it. Doesn't need inking up on these papers either around the edges. So I'm just going to get my crocodile, and what I like to do, just to give it a little bit of strength there, I have some circles already punched out here in craft and different colour card. I'm just going to use a craft, that's a coffee dyed one, I'll use that one as well. So I've got 2 pieces there, and for this I will use PVA glue. Now I'm going to glue 1 piece on before I punch the hole. Try and get it in the middle. Now I'm going to punch the hole with the bigger one. Try and eyeball it in the middle. Oh, not too bad. I'm going to punch a hole in this one as well, and I'm going to glue that on the inside. Over there, over the hole there. Bit of glue oozing out there, but that's fine. Now we need a grommet or an eyelet. Now some of the eyelets I've got aren't the best. They seem to spread out a bit and bust open, but we'll see what this one's like. This is a gold one, and it's already on the right setting to set. Oh, that's quite a good one. Yeah, that's set quite well. And then some twine. I've got this fluffy knitting yarn, and I've got some in brown as well, which goes quite well with the brown of the paper. So how I measure it, I get 1 piece that's long enough to tie a bow, and just put that on my eyelet, and then wrap it round. I want it to go round, hold it there, and then get the same length as what I've just pulled. So roughly that's about it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now it was there, so I want to feed these pieces through the eyelet. Find the loop and feed that through. Like so. So you've got your 2 ends there, and this piece wraps round. So let's find a sachet of coffee. Put that in. And there we go. Wrap that round and tie it in a little bow. Like so. And then these could be decorated up. I've already got some little labels and stuff around my desk somewhere. Let's get my little folder with my birds and words in. Birds, butterflies and bees. Let's just pull a few out. And there's some of the birds that I used on the other ones. In fact, I do quite like that duck. So I'm going to put him there. I'm going to put one of my paper pieces on. These are just folded book pages, and I just sat and did a load of these one evening. I inked the edges. I'm just going to have that on the side. I'm just going to quickly ink that duck. I'm getting well ahead with my videos. I was away last week in the UK for a family funeral. As I'm filming this video probably won't go out for another couple of weeks because I'm well ahead with my videos, which is quite unusual for me. I should have really done all this decorating before I put the sachet of coffee in, but that's fine. Now I'm going to stick that cherish verb on there, and then find something for the other side, like so. I think that blue of that one gets hidden with the blue of the paper, so I don't think I'm going to use that, to be honest. These are from Antonio Makes, these little tiny bird journal cards. So I'm going to use one of those. Excuse that noise, it's the dog having a mad moment on his bed. He like burrows into it and makes the most strange noises. Right, I'm trying to find my folder with words in. Here we go. Let's see if there's anything that's suitable. When I'm doing a few of these, like the ones I made before, I just literally pull a handful of bits out and just think, right, I'm going to use those. I don't pick and choose too much. I just think, right, that's it. I'm going to use that one. And that's what I do. Because I've got that many bits of ephemera. So there we go. Another envelope made for the sachet of flavoured coffee. Don't they make lovely little gifts? I'll just do another quick fold with you, which, like I say, they're so easy. You don't really have to measure at all. Let's do a different colour. We'll have that as the inside. So I literally, what did I say before, about 3.5 inches. So that's about there. Like so. And fold the flap down. I leave a little bit, maybe an inch from the edge of this one to the fold, like so. Cut a piece off your envelope flat, but when you're cutting it, that width or the length of that cut there, you don't want it to go above that flap. So keep it quite narrow, but then flip it over and you get the same piece cut out on the other side. And then I like to cut a little semicircle out on there. Then it makes it a little bit easier to get whatever you're putting in inside. See what I mean about cutting here? If you cut it up higher, you'd be able to see underneath there. So you want to keep your cut so that you're still covering over this part. And we'll get some of this fabric glue on. We'll come into the end of this bottle. Takes a while to run down to the end. Come on. I have to be careful. I've found if I leave it upside down ready to tip out, it tends to ooze out quite easily, and then I end up losing a load of glue. Here we go, it's coming. So that's one side, and that's the other side. Put that down. Now I may well ink the edges of this one because it's like a beige card. Just think it sets it off a little bit if you ink it all. It's just coming away a little bit. It was so easy to make. Just 2 folds, a bit of snipping, and that's it. So easy. At one point at my craft group, I did have 16 people, so I was making 16 gift boxes every week, or envelopes of some sort. So it keeps me busy. Now I'm going to put the blue side on the outside, so it's a contrast. And I've got a single one already cut out. Have I got some more here? Just, yes, we have, tucked under there. Let's use this one. I'm going to glue that on. All fingers and thumbs. Like so. Like I say, I just find these give it a little bit of strength when you're putting your grommet in and you're putting string or twine through it as well. Stick that on the edge, roughly in the middle. Ooh, that's a big ooze out there, isn't it? Let's find a cloth. Now I'm going to punch a hole in that one. Get it as near the middle. And then this one that's already got a hole in, I'm going to stick over the top. There. Now the hole's not quite in the middle of that one, so in fact I've put that a little bit near the top, but that's okay. It still works, so I'm happy with that. So, like I say, I'll just show you how I measure them again. Let's just find some different twine in my... In fact, we'll use some ribbon. I have some ribbon here somewhere. Here it is. Right. So you get a length that you want to tie your bow. Fold that and just hold that over where you're going to have your grommet. And with your longer piece, wrap it round, bring it to the grommet again, and then cut it to that length, the same as the first piece. And then that's where you're gonna feed that through. In fact, I've not put a grommet in there yet, but I shall do. Here they are. Let's find another gold one, like the previous one, because that's set really quite nicely. And there we go. Yeah. Right, about there, I think. Put that through. Feed it through the loop. And pull. Put my sachet of coffee in. And keep the short end to the side and wrap this one round and tie in a little bow. And there we go, easy as that. Put a nice little jewellery piece in there. You could put a nice little booklet in, as long as it's not too thick. Lovely. So tell me what you think in the comments below. And I bet you all wish you came to my craft group, don't you? Then you got a little gift like this. And I shall see you next time. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.